Hello everyone. In this last video, we discussed about how we are going to use the EJP queries, actually, basically entity queries. So we discussed something about how to use named query and how to use normal EJP query. That means EQL, entity query language. Okay. So the one I'm going to do it now. So I have used some entity model query languages. So in case I have some complex joins and I have to communicate with the multiple tables, and it's maybe around 10 or 15 tables, so it's little bit of tricky for me to do the implementation in the JPA level. Okay, so what we can do is we can use our normal SQL query, I mean to say normal native queries, and you can use it in the entity and you can get fetch the data from the DB. Okay, so let me create a new method to fetch the data from a student table, which is nothing but normal select query. Select star from student table name. Okay, so let me go to the interface first and let me create a method which will return the public list get students by native query. Okay, uh, okay, that's done. So because when you're using native query, our container doesn't know what is the object which is going to return from the query. So instead of student, we cannot take it as a student entity because we have to go for the object, because that will return all the results that will be written as an object. Okay, and okay, so the results that will come as an object, I'm going to retrieve the object to get the data. Okay, so let's implement the method. So implement methods. Okay, let's write a method here. em dot create native query. This is nothing but the plain SQL query, and let's provide the query bit later and get a result list. Okay, so what is the query which you are going to use? Okay, let me open the DB and I'll show you how the queries looks like. Just give me a second. Okay, so select star from students. So it is getting all the data from the table. I'm going to use the same query to retrieve the data. Okay, this is normal SQL query because it's a native query. Okay, let me copy the query, Control C, and use this query here. Okay, select star from students. Anyway, it's going to return as a list of student list. Student list equal. So I'm going to return the student list. Okay, so that is simple. Okay, I have the query and I put it in my method. It will return the list of data. Okay, let's call the method now client. Okay, so I don't want to use any of the methods. I'm going to comment the one which we created earlier. So let's create a new one, fresh. Okay, student EJB dot get students by native query, and make sure you're returning it as a list of list of students. Okay, okay, I want to check the data. Okay, so let's print the data and see whether the informations are coming properly from the table. Okay, I'm gonna write a for loop for okay, it is going to return as a object, so I'm going to retrieve through object and my list for student. Okay, so retrieve the data in the object array. So what I'm gonna use is okay, object of array and obj equal object. Okay, I think we need to do what is happening. Okay, so we need to convert. I mean, we need to cast it to the object of array. Okay, Okay, now I have the object in my hand. Okay, so we know in our student table we have three columns, 0, 1, 2. So let me print that. So I'm going to print, okay, so the first value, okay, let me print something like this, string dot format, okay, slash s hyphen slash s hyphen slash s. Okay, so the data which I'm going to print, obj of 0 comma obj of 1 comma obj of 2. Okay, okay, so we have made some changes. As I said in the previous video, whenever you make some changes, make sure you're deploying your application into your local server. Okay, let's see. So its deployment is started. Okay, it is running. It's gonna take a while. Okay, what is happening? Okay, the jar file and EAR file created. So now the EAR file is deploying. Okay, so deployment finished. Now we can run the client. Okay. Okay, let me run this. Let me clear the console so it will be easier for you to see the data. Okay, so right click and run. We'll see what happened. See, looks good. Okay, so this is a different way of retrieving the data because we have seen how to use the create query, which is nothing but you need to write your own EJB query, and second one is create a named query, the named query which is part of your student DTO, okay, which is there in the DTO itself. This is the named query. So the one which we missed yesterday, SQL query, that is nothing but create native query. If you are using Hibernate and all, they have mentioned create SQL query and all, something like that. Okay, so just give it a try and let me know if you guys have any issues. Okay, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please do subscribe my channel. Thank you.